Over the last couple days, I've been a bit stuck inside my own head and in my own situations. And it's sort of led me to be a bit lost on myself. And I feel like I've been losing myself for quite a long time. And I've been having trouble, really seeing who I am. And that's a bit of an issue for me because it's led me to be stuck in things that I don't want to be stuck in, but I don't know how to get myself out at the same time. I've been having trouble really seeing me for me and not just the things I like or the things that I do and my personality, but like the things I need and the things that make me feel safe and make me feel like it's okay to be me, faults and all. And within that process, it's been hard to really take care of myself because I don't really know what I'm seeing. It's not that I have a lack of identity, but at the same time, I've been incapable of really seeing myself and not just seeing me, but seeing me in my situations, in my environments, in my relationships and friendships, and to the things that I create. And it's like to the point where my art and my passions and the music I like and the people I talk to, I just don't know who myself is in any of those situations. Like, I really don't know what's me. And I've been on the road to, finding me and learning to love myself the way I know I'm capable of doing. That's enough freestyling all of this. I wrote a script for the very first time in one of these videos. So we'll see how that goes. I was really inspired by someone who helped me see that creating and learning and being inspired, that's the journey, one of the many journeys of self-discovery. And when you find you, like when you really take the time to listen to yourself and understand yourself, and you find a part of you that's really just you cling on to it and you hone it. Like, you really take the time to learn how to be you, learn how to do you in relationships and friendships and in art, in music, and in the things you like and every aspect of life. And I think that's part of life and part of loving yourself and really being okay with being with you. Because when all the lights are shut off and there's no one around and everyone's already left, and when you close your eyes, the only person you have there is you. And I think it'd be best if you two got along. I was going to end it off here, but I feel like I have more to say. And I do have more to say. While I was out and about, I found a really pretty word that kind of describes everything I'm trying to say. And it's not just pretty sounding, but its meaning is something I've been looking for a while. It's redimancy. Loving someone and being loved in the exact same way you're capable of loving. And that in itself is like the dream, right? That's what everybody wants in a relationship of any kind, even if it's just a friendship, and especially in romantic relationships where two people giving everything they have into a relationship, and their everything and your everything just fits so perfectly. And a lot of the time it feels really unattainable because it either feels like, when things fall apart, it's one person giving everything and the other person not giving enough. And I feel like people are able to give everything they can, and in most cases, one person's everything is really different from another person's everything. And that's okay. It's okay for another person's love to be incompatible. I think searching for love that is perfect is a losing battle. Love can be compatible. And loving in radamancy is something so beautiful in theory, but at times feels so impossible to obtain. And I feel like that word should be more so focused on yourself, because no one knows you like you. No one understands you like you. And we often don't realize that we're capable of giving ourselves more than anyone can ever give. And it's just something you have to learn. We often don't realize that we're not loyal to ourselves. We're not caring for ourselves. And we don't see ourselves the same way we see the people we care about. And we tend to put people on this pedestal, even if they are amazing people. We put them on this pedestal where they deserve this level of treatment, and yours is not even on the podium. And it makes it difficult to be you. It makes it really easy to get lost in any relationship and in any friendship, and you get to a point where loving yourself doesn't really mean anything unless you give it meaning. And it's just the cycle of choosing yourself, choosing what's best for you, choosing what's healthy for you. It's letting yourself stop doing things that are destructive towards you, even if you enjoy it. And hobbies can be destructive, and activities can be destructive. Coping can be destructive. People can be destructive. And throughout all the chaos life has to offer, choosing yourself through it all, choosing what's best for you, choosing to treat yourself the way you treat someone you care for dearly, treating yourself like that one friend you give advice to who is doing some really dumb shit, and you tell him to stop and he just won't listen, and you tell him to stop again. And it's really interesting how we let ourselves be that dumb friend, and even though we know we're about to get into some really stupid shit and make some really stupid decisions, we do it anyway. And we need to be that person for ourselves. And saying it is a lot easier than actually doing it, because it's not easy. It's not easy to want things to get better when it's already comfortable as it is, and stepping out of that comfort to look for something that's so new and different and maybe painful isn't always easy. But it's the small choices, day in and day out. It's not taking that drink, or it's talking to that new person. It's trying that new thing, or it's doing this thing that you've been skipping out on, or it's thinking about yourself before you think about someone else. It's a lot of things, and it's the practice of all those small things that can break down the walls that we build up around ourselves. That comfort that we build, even in the shitty situations we find ourselves in. You can slowly break down those walls and make the right choices for yourself, because at the end of the day, you deserve it. You have to make the choices to find yourself in the situations that you're in the friendships that you're in the relationships that you're in your hobbies, in your art, in your music, in every little thing that you put out into the world. And you have to see it for what it is. You have to see you for you. And you have to accept you for who you are. And you have to choose yourself every single time. And that's what Redomancy is.